No, because I've never like, I think that's for people who buy their followers and likes, and it's very obvious when people do it. But I've never done that, so.
Okay, you can get more likes if you post more like a sexual picture.
And it got really uncomfortable. I thought, oh my God, this is it. I'm gonna get raped. I'm gonna go to prison. Because I said, okay, I feel really uncomfortable now. I'm gonna go.
By design, platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, their sole purpose is to keep you engaged for the longest amount of time possible, and they do this by studying your engagement patterns. The problem is that most people are orchestrating their content to portray a life of happiness and riches whilst blocking out their reality of being in debt with no future prospects. This then leads the masses to compare their real life situation to somebody else's fake reality, making them feel inadequate or inferior to something that isn't even a reality. As a result, many teenagers experience depression and really low self-esteem. Hey, I'm Eve Yasmin, and on today's show, I'll be catching up with 3 models in the industry to talk about their social media activities. Hey Simone.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us today. So we're going to be talking about your social media and your whole experience of it. In usage order, what are the top 3 social media apps you use?
Instagram, Snapchat and TikTok.
Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay, I'll say Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp.
I'm using Instagram, Facebook and Snapchat.
What are the main reasons for your usage of these apps?
I use Instagram to look at memes, celebrities and just to see what people are doing. I use Snapchat to text my friends and I use TikTok to just see what people are doing.
Snapchat is where you can have like loads of group chats, you can message, Snapchat each other, you can see when people air your messages or leave you undelivered. And yeah, so you just see what everyone's up to really.
Do you check social media in the mornings or before bedtime? Like, what are the times that you go on social media?
I check it every morning and every night, so I use it majority of the day.
You're an active user.
Yeah.
How many hours, if you had to guess how many hours you spend on it each day, how many would you think? A lot?
Yeah, the majority of the day.
Try and specify how many. Go on, guess a number.
Like 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, I used to use it a lot. I used to post it like every day. But then I realized it was just like taking a lot of my time and it was just a very bad thing to do. It was a very bad habit.
Yeah. All day, every day.
All day.
At the minute, yeah, because I'm just at home all day and I've literally got nothing else to do.
Where do you keep the phone when you're sleeping?
Right next to my bed. That's probably why I'm up until 3 in the morning, because I'll go on TikTok until I sleep.
Would you say that people make a lot of comparisons from themselves to people
Yeah.
on Instagram,
Yeah,
portraying their best
definitely.
life?
People definitely compare themselves to other people. Like, that's why a lot of people's posts are similar to all these influencers, just trying to like outshine each other.
You said like when you post, you upload a post, if it doesn't get a certain amount of engagement, then you feel, I mean, how do you feel?
I guess disappointed. Like I'll just delete it. I won't keep it.
And so do you have like a number of likes or retweets, not retweets, reposts that it's supposed to get?
What would that number be? What would be like a good amount of likes that you think, yeah, I'm happy with that? At this stage anyway.
Like 500, 600. Like that's a good number.
So if you got like 50 likes, is that takedown?
Yeah.
What about like 250?
Yeah,
That's a takedown.
yeah. I feel like anything below 300, I feel like I would take down.
You almost felt like it was a competition. Like, say if your friend uploaded and they got 200 likes and you got 100 likes, you'd think like, oh my God, is it because I'm uglier or something? Like, and I think it did look like a competition, but now they've removed that, so you can't see the number of likes. I don't care anymore. But I think before you were a bit like, oh, I'm gonna need a lot more likes. Because I know a lot of people used to delete their pictures if it didn't get a certain likes and then re-upload it to when more people are active.
Do you think with these girls on Instagram that are, you know, in lingerie or that may have had surgery or altered themselves on Photoshop, do you think this is giving guys more of a higher expectation of the type of girls they want to get?
Yeah, I feel like because a lot of girls are doing surgeries and posting certain pictures, every guy wants you to look that certain way. Not every guy, I would say, but most of the guys. So it's like, it's kind of showing a false image of women's, because no one has a body always shaped like a whatever. If you actually want to, you need to work really hard instead of actually getting surgery, because not everybody got money to get surgery. But yeah, I feel like guys have a wrong image of what a woman should look like nowadays, definitely because of social media.
Like, I think it's gotten to the point it's normal for people to get their lips done and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure 80% of the girls now have their lips done and stuff. I think it's all because of social media. Like, you see all these pretty girls and they've got big lips and cheeks, and then it makes you want to get everything done. I think it's quite toxic.
Have you had anything done?
I got my lips done, but like 2 years ago, so I don't know if they're quite.
Okay,
Don't know if they're still there or not.
Explain just from beginning how it all went, and then how you got back, just in your own words.
So I flew to Dubai for leisure, and then I posted a picture of me in my bikini when I was in the beach, I think it was, I can't remember. And then this photographer contacted me and said, "Oh, are you in Dubai? Let's shoot." I said, "Okay, so we can do tomorrow around in the afternoon." He said, "Okay, let's do it." And he said, "Why don't you come and meet me at this hotel?" And then I went to the hotel, and he said, "Oh, so you have outfits?" And I said, "Yeah, I brought 3 outfits, so we can shoot any of those 3. And he said, "Okay, there's a toilet, you can get changed." And I got changed. But then he started asking me all the personal questions about myself. Why am I here? How long I'm here? What I'm going to do tonight? And I said, "Well, I'm meeting some of my friends." And that's how it began. So he started to shoot me, and you can tell like he was starting to get a little bit uncomfortable with me, and he had other intentions, like, as I could tell. And I said, "Okay, I'm actually seeing somebody tonight, that it's a guy, so I'm not free to see you." And then he said, "Well, I would like to spend the night with you." And it got really uncomfortable. I thought, oh my God, this is it. I'm gonna get raped, I'm gonna go to prison. Because I said, "Okay, I feel really uncomfortable now, I'm gonna go now." And he said, "No, you have to finish your shoot. I booked this hotel just to shoot with you. You can't just walk away." And yeah, this is how it was. It ended up being really, really bad. I said, "I have to go, please let me out." To the point that I said to him, "If you don't let me out, I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna go to the police." And he said, "They're not gonna believe you." So he ended up letting me go. He eventually ended up letting me go. And honestly, that I was so scared, because I thought I'm gonna get raped and I'm gonna go to prison, because in Dubai, women have no rights. And that was one of the worst experiences last year in Dubai with this photographer. And he ended up making fake accounts afterwards to threaten me. So yeah, it was pretty bad.
Do you think do you think social media makes it too easy for guys to approach women?
Yes, I think so, because it's easy to get a number. You know, they would just say, "Let me take you out to this place," and you would say, "Okay," and they would, you know, they keep on bothering you, keep on messaging you, let's go out, until you say, "Okay, let's do it." Have you,
and do you find like for them to portray a certain life, it's easier for them?
Yes, because of the way they're posting these pictures, that they're on holiday all the time, and you know, if you see a guy with a nice car and, you know, he's kind of, you think he's doing well for himself, and then he messages you to say, "Let me take you to Hakkasan or to, I don't know, Park Chinua," and then you're not going to say no, especially if he's a good looking guy and he's doing well for himself. You're not going to say no to him. So you kind of go on a day.
So what if a guy who had a average profile, who he drove what we call in the UK a banger?
I will probably just ignore his message. I think so, and that's the truth.
If you want to see more great documentaries from us, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and also don't forget to let us know your views and drop a comment.